It was a political life almost from the start. When Nelson Mandela, who has died aged 95, was born in white-ruled South Africa, it was into the royal family of the Tembu people. They gave him a powerful sense of pride in his people's history. That pride led him to appear in a traditional leopard skin in court when charged with high treason in 1956 for his opposition to white rule. Although acquitted in that trial, he was later convicted at the famous Rivonia trial in 1964. It marked the start of 27 years' imprisonment on harsh Robben Island through the prime of his life. It would be only when a more moderate white government under F.W. de Klerk released him in 1990, amid scenes of jubilation across South Africa, that he would be able to start realising the vision laid out in his celebrated Rivonia speech. He cherished, he said then, the dream of a democratic and free society in which all persons lived together in harmony with equal opportunities. It would take years of tough negotiations, however, and considerable turmoil before he and President de Klerk would reach agreement on a transfer of power. The pair shared the 1993 Nobel Peace Prize for the achievement. Mandela continued to promote his vision of a non-racial South Africa when campaigning in subsequent elections, the first one-person, one-vote poll in South Africa's history. His African National Congress's victory would lead to Mandela's swearing in as his country's first black president.
I cherish the ideal of a new South Africa where all South Africans are equal.
The task before him at the age of 75 was enormous. A Truth and Reconciliation Commission sought to draw a line under apartheid. But Mandela showed a talent for capturing the national mood, notably by embracing whites' love of rugby during the 1995 Rugby World Cup. That unifying ability set him up to become a widely loved national figurehead after his resignation in 1999, even as more divisive figures such as Thabo Mbeki and Jacob Zuma took his place. He was by then more than a South African figure, however. Removed from the hurly-burly of everyday politics, he had become by his death an international personality. Dignified, humorous, and devoid of bitterness, he had become a symbol of the strength of the human spirit. Robert Wright, Financial Times, New York.